Hey guys, welcome back to Jeepin with Kinsley. Today we're going to be talking about lights, off-road lights to be exact. Let's do this. So, the first kind is that one. That's KC style lights. Okay, and I say KC style because when I think KC lights, I think of the big, round, like the ones with the big smiley face on top of, like the smiley face cover on it, and they're like you have like 6 of them on your roof or 5 of them or whatever on the roof of your Jeep or your car, and it's just like boom, 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 big giant lights. Like everyone could see your car from way back there, and they knew that you had really big lights on your car because they were huge. If anyone has those, you know what I mean. They're giant. And they were probably the normal halogen ones, and they were pretty crappy, right? Nowadays they have square ones that I'm associating with the KC style lights because of the fact that the big individual lights that are mounted on your roof kind of remind me of that. So I'm sorry if I offend anyone, and that's one of those things where you're like, that's not a KC style, that's a whatever, blah blah blah. I did my best to find links for any of these, but a lot of these pictures came from Pinterest, okay? And like I said, I don't have those lights on my Jeep, and I honestly don't know anyone that does. So there you go. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's a good one. Rock lights. These are cool. In my opinion, they're pretty awesome. I mean, the first time I saw the under the carriage lights on, like, what was it, Fast and Furious, something like that. I mean, it was like, oh wow, the bottom of the car is glowing. That's so cool. Or their wheels are glowing. That's so cool. But there are practical uses for these kind of lights, like on off-road vehicles. When you're out in the forest or in the wherever you're rock climbing or whatever, you want to have these, and maybe not have them on all the time when you're racing or driving down the road or whatever it is, but you want to have them so that you can flip them on at night, especially if you're doing any kind of off-roading at night, and you can, of course, see underneath your car. You can see the exact where the wheels are, and the tires where they're going, because they have rock lights underneath the underneath in your fenders. You have them underneath the car all the way. You can even have them like all the way underneath. Like, I have links in the description below of all the different kinds. There's some that are Bluetooth that you can actually change the color on, and they're like, you can have them like just cycle through a bunch of different colors. You have some you just flip the switch on and they're white. So it's really up to you what you prefer, and there's so many different kinds. If you don't like the 2 or 3 that I left links for down in the description, then by all means check out Amazon, check out any other like off-road shop. They have a ton of them. Okay, there's a ton of different kinds of rock lights. All right, let's do, okay, light bars. That's fun. So like I said, this is the one that reminds me of like a unibrow. So the light bars are, you can get the ones that go all the way across your roof, like 50-inch ones. You can get 20-inch ones. You can get 32-inch ones. Really, it just depends on your car, like your vehicle, your Jeep, your truck, your whatever you have, and where you want to put it. That being said, there are so many different kinds. Not even just like, oh, the ones that different lengths, like 50-inch, 32-inch, 20-inch, 22-inch, 30, all this stuff. Okay, 6-inch, whatever. There's so many different kinds. There's ones that have like floodlights on the sides. There's ones that have like 3 or 4 rows of LEDs. There's some that are curved. Okay, instead of being flat, completely perfectly flat, it's actually curved. So when you turn it on, it just doesn't light up right here. It lights all this up. There's some that are flat that have floodlights on the sides. There's some that are curved that have floodlights on the sides, so it floodlights out further that way than just right in front of you. And yeah, they're pretty awesome. There's single stacks, like single row, super thin. I think it was like, oh man, it was like 22 or 0.22 of an inch. I don't know. It was really, really thin. It was or something like that. Anyways, check it out, guys. Links in the description. I already said that. But anyways, there's a single stack one that's really cool. It's really thin. There's the double, triple stack ones, and people get crafty with these things. Okay, now like I said, I have links in the description of almost all of these, but a few of these that I found, like pictures of, are custom made, like by order, or he made it himself. Who knows? I mean, I'm sure you know that most of the off-roaders that do all this stuff are do-it-yourselfers, so DIYers, or they have a lot of money and they take it somewhere and they say, do it. I'm buying this, this, and that. You do it. I don't want to do it. You do it. Make it look good. Okay? So I'm more of a DIYer. That's why I don't have a bunch of stuff in my Jeep, because I don't have the money to do it and I don't have the time to do it. And yeah, so let's see what's next. So like I said, some people have bumpers with like the what is it, brush guards and stuff on them, and the winches. Like this one's really cool. That have put the light rails on those, like 22-inch light rails, or even, I'm guessing, even like a 32-inch light rail, depending. There's these ones with like the pod lights that aren't on the top of the bumper. They're actually inside the bumper, and you just like has that cutout, and it's mounted in there to where it's not, it's flush. It's not sticking out, and so you're not going to hit it on a tree or anything. It's going to rip it off. If it rips that off, your whole bumper is going with it. You know what I mean? You can find those on Amazon as well. Of course, links in the description. I'll stop. Sorry. Okay, so like I said, I found a couple of specific ones that were only being made right now for the newer like Jeep, like Comanches and the Jeep Wranglers and stuff like that. This is one of them. Okay, this is actually two functioning hood scoops that are made for the new Wrangler. They actually mount perfectly into like these two little slits, I guess, they have on their hood. I don't know. I don't have one. But these things are sick. They have, these things are really sick. They have it's a functioning hood scoop, and have LED, like I think they were 6-inch LED headlights on each one, so that you could, of course, flip them on, and oh look, you have two extra little like 6-inch LEDs shooting that light out for you so you can see in front of you. I'm sure if you have one of those, you probably have a giant unibrow one and a couple other LED like pods or something somewhere. But I just thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of like with the incognito kind of thing. But get this, guys, I found it on this, like, I think it was JCR, or so, I don't know, the website's down below, for the actual Comanche and actual Wrangler. But I found the same exact ones, for the most part, on Amazon. Again, link in the description. So freaking cool. I'm like, hey, you know what? I bet you I could get that to work on my Jeep. And who doesn't want a couple of functioning hood scoops? Not even just like a piece of plastic that you made it look cool and you slapped it on there with a couple of like self-teaking like screws or something. No, this is a functioning hood scoop. You can actually hook up to, or just let it blow water, or not water, air into the engine, and you have lights that are kind of incognito, right? Sorry, that's my thing. I like it. And this next one, of course, is inside the Jeep for the new Wrangler, one I was talking about a minute ago. It's really cool. It's inside. It's awesome. Minimal glare. This one I think has 2 different colors. Okay, so like I said, a few of these pictures are actually from YouTubers themselves. I just took the picture and I actually did my absolute best. So I'm sorry if they're not perfectly exactly what they were using in their YouTube videos. By all means, go check them out. There's some pretty cool guys in there. They know what they're talking about, probably more than I do, but I appreciate you watching my video either way. But I did my best to find the same ones that they have and put them in the links down below. All of them are numbered. I'm going to label everything, so hopefully you can find it easier. If it's still hard to find out, I apologize, but I did my best. Okay, guys. So a lot of these are really cool, like inside the inside the grill lights. Okay, those just kind of made me go, oh, that's pretty cool. Even in like the newer cars, like newer Jeeps, even newer like Kias and stuff like that, you have like the hidden light bars and the hidden pod lights and stuff like that. Okay, but I mean, it's cool. That's my kind of thing. Like I want it to be hidden until I turn it on. And it's like, oh my goodness, I can't see anymore. This is actually something I was thinking about doing with the Jeep, because I want to do like the under the, I don't know what they're called, the fog lights, I guess, the fog lamps underneath. But then I want to do like ones that are about the same height as my driving lights in the grill, behind the grill, so that they're more incognito. And then, hey, why not have the incognito lights on the inside all the way around? Because that's just be fun to flip them all on and someone go, oh, I can't see. I don't know. We'll see what I do to my Jeep later. But hopefully this channel explodes, does great, and I can actually afford to do this stuff. Also, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me what your favorite light style and kind is. And thanks for watching.